Exhale, slowly rolling down. And coming up. So for you online, we have to do a bit rolling out. Some nice, some nasty. So each roll down, go a little bit deeper. Just do two more. Oh, now, so next week I'm going to I'm taking my mum away on the Friday. So I'm wondering if everyone would be happy to do the stretch class on the Thursday instead, same time, 9:30 a.m. And you can let me know online if that suits. Grab the roll up. So it's just for 1 week, so I'll do the Thursday, 9:30 a.m. And then forward. And it will work. So just arms focus as you lift, push back, engage the back of the shoulders. All right, we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Take the feet wide. Let's just do a little side bend. Just go to where you can and up. Side. So we'll go 8. 4, 2, and 1. Come up. Take it into an infinity sign. So I know your arms are really wide, so let your whole body go with that. So swing, get your core involved. 8. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come down. We're going to start with rolling out. So a nice one to start with. So I want you to lean your back onto it. We're going to lift your bottom. We're going to roll to the lower back and move it all the way to the upper back as much as you can. Adjust your feet to allow a bigger roll. You can focus on lower back if you like. So if you have the back slightly rounded, you'll get into the muscles. And then get to the upper back and roll. Alright, so just make it wherever suits you. You can tip a little bit to the right, focusing on the muscles on the right side of the spine, then you can roll to the left. You're right with this. Yeah. Alright, release, rock your bottom. Okay, I'm going to move into the lat. So, Julie, you are just going to do that. So, we'll get everyone to start with that. Start here. Whatever side you go to, elbow on the floor, roll forward, tap the elbow to the front of the roller, roll back, bend your knees, roll again. Forward, roll back. So as you go back, you'll probably get into the lat a little bit more. Now, when we move into rolling out the lats, it is very painful, so if you need to take it down a bit, you can just roll, come back to this. Right. You want to move to the next level, take 1 foot behind you, lift your hips, and this is So you're going to tip back. Where I want you to have the roller is just coming down this part. Don't go into your rib cage, just there. So you're pushing through this back foot to lift through your feet. That's where your weight is to lift your body up. No, or just stay with those forward and back. Right, so just a small range of movement. So your legs are what guide you to roll through here.
Really hurts, but really feels good, isn't it?
Well, it does release because we get tight through there and it can cause shoulder problems, neck problems, it can cause lower back problems. I'm just going to do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, swap sides and we will do a stretch before we go into rolling lower half of the body. So, just have your knees bent, top elbow resting on the floor, then you're going to drop forward and back. Bend your knees up, Susan. Yeah. All right, so you can just stay with this if you want to keep it nice and pleasant. All right. Otherwise, you're going to take that top leg behind you. You push that foot into the floor to lift your hips and start your roll. So you're tipping back to get the muscle just runs down under the armpit, back. Let's do about 8 more. 7. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Okay, I'm going to get you to come up standing again. Bring your roller. Now, if you want to, you can also use the bar at the back to get more stability. But take the roller out in front of you. Step back. So palms on the top of the roller. Bring the arms so they're in line with your ears. Now I want you to drop your chest to try and keep the arms in line with the ears, but push your chest down towards the floor. Think about sending your hips to the back of the room. So you get a little bit of upper hamstring there as well. All right, now we're going to just take your feet as wide as your mat. Now bend into your right knee and push slightly away with your left hand. So that's giving you a lat stretch on that left side. Now we're going to just turn our body slightly to the left and you're going to drop your right lat towards the floor. So you'll stretch into the on the right side. So hold that. So your right knee is bent and we're turning to face up. We're looking under our left armpit. All right, come back to center. Flat back here. Now, move to the left, bend into the left knee, push away through the right arm, and then drop the left lat towards the floor. So you're looking under that right arm. Just holding it. All right, move it back to center. Take your left hand behind your back. Bend into that right knee again. Push the right hand away, so push your roller away slightly and turn to the left again. Really open up that left shoulder. Slowly come back to center. Take the left hand on, right hand behind the back. Bend into that left knee and turn into the right, pushing that right shoulder open as much as you can. Dropping the armpit or the side of the body down towards the floor. Two and 1, come back to center and coming up right. Take the right hand up, down centering shoulder blade. So it starts off a tricep stretch, push into that, pull that elbow down, now move over to the left. A little bit more and come up to the other side. And coming up, release, interlocking the hands in front of you, tuck and press out. We're going to stretch across that upper back. Then lift up to the ceiling, stretch right up out of those shoulders again. All right, we're bending to the left again. Now push through the right heel of the hand. So we're back into the lats. And come up to the other side. Push through the left heel of the hand. And release and come up. Come down onto your hands and knees. I'll get you to put your hands to the right side. Now pull back. So hip to the right side of the mat. Now pull your hips back and stretch through that. Pull that left hand down as much as you can. Keep sinking down into that rest position, reaching the left hand out as much as you can. All right, bring that back in. Let's move the hands to the left. Pull back and walk the right hand out further. Reach. And bringing it back in. All right, back to hands and knees. Take your left hand through as far as you can. Dropping that left shoulder to the floor, letting the side of the head drop to the floor and reaching that right hand up to the ceiling. All right, bringing that right hand back, that left hand out, do the same on the other side. Right hand through, left hand up to the ceiling and hold. All right, bringing that back. All right, take your left hand out to the side, slide it out as far as you can and twist to the right. Drop in the front of that left shoulder to the floor and then twist. You'll get into your pecs here. The pecs are your chest muscles. Your palm is just flat on the floor there. See if you can twist a little bit more to the right. Release, bring it in. All right, right hand out to the side. Twisting to the left, trying to drop that right shoulder to the floor and keep twisting round to get into the pecs. 2 and 1 and bringing it back in. All right, next nasty phase. Come and lie on it. So we're going to stretch out through. We're going to roll out our quads. So I start with a nice one where you've got, get it just above the kneecap. Don't go on the knee joint. Okay, so both legs are even. You're going to roll back. So you're getting a little bit of core work with this one as well. Roll forward. So try and get the whole front of the thighs. Roll, whole front of the thighs. All right, now, if you can, I want you to try and lift up that right leg. You can cross it behind the left leg. So all the emphasis is on the left quad. And let's just roll. So go from the knee joint halfway up the quad for 6. Halfway up the quad, 5. 4. If it's too strong to do one leg, just stay with the both. Just you'll be doing extra. All right, from that halfway point, adjust your arms. Then I want you to go all the way up towards the hip, halfway down. Generally more sore on the lower part of the quad. 2 more. All right, we're going to shift to the right leg. So move yourself back up, get just above that knee joint, cross that left ankle behind. Start with a few full rolls and then we'll move into the half. All right, so from the knee joint, roll halfway and down. So for 6. We'll do the lower half for 6. All right, so from that halfway point, adjust your body and get all the way up to the hip. Oh, I made someone else make noise like me. Is that okay? That's where you're walking, probably. All right, now release that. Now just bring it back, get it into a comfy position. So I want you to not roll onto the side. I don't want to do the ITB yet. So come onto your side, but tip forward slightly because I want the focus to be the outer edge of the quad. Now I'm going to do the halfway again. So get it down just above the knee joint, tip forward. Now you can have this top leg to the floor to help guide you. So you can have that and you roll halfway up, or you can take both feet off the floor, stay tip forward halfway up the quad. I'm just going to work in sixes again. Now once we do this on both sides, we will be stretching again. All right, so from that halfway point now, move up towards the hip and then down to the halfway point. What's that moaning? Everyone? You're all right. Yeah, it does. Now, what I'm going to do here, I want to get into your ITB, but we're not going to roll. So I'm going to get you to roll right on this side now. Again, you can pick that top foot to the floor. Now, so go down towards the knee, so you're above the knee joint. Now, just when you're going to roll forward and back. Yes, roll forward and back. Roll forward and back. Forward and back. Move down a bit, so now halfway, move forward and back. Roll forward and back. All right, come up towards the hip a bit more and rock forward and back, and we will move to the other side after this. This one gets more storage, go higher. Yes. Two more. Okay, come off that side. So lateral edge of the quad, so come down, so get it down towards the knee, above the knee joint. Then we tip forward slightly. So again, that top foot can be onto the floor to take some of the weight. We're just rolling halfway up. So get down by your knee, Eva, you're up by your hip. Yeah. Oh. You're not moving, Lily. From the halfway point, go to the hip and then back down. Don't you wish you were on Zoom now? You can stop. Oh, I know it's all right. Now head back down to the knee and roll onto your side. So we're just going to do that rock forward and back, and we're almost done. Rock forward, back. 3 positions, the rock forward and back. And then we stretch, and it's all nice stuff again. All right, move to the halfway point, rock forward and back. Release work is really good for your body. I know it's painful, but it's good for you. Trust me. All right, to the hip. Not to get them up, just below the hip joint, but not pulling it. Two more. One more. And release. Okay, come off it. Now I'm going to start with the quad stretch. I'll get everyone up standing actually. So you should roll up for balance. So pop it on your left side to start with. That'd be your right side. Now I want you to take that right foot up behind you, but grab it with your left hand. So change your roller to the other side. So grab that foot now. I want you to squeeze your glute and tuck. So it's like you're pulling this foot towards your left bottom. Can you do it, Farah, if you like? All right, push the foot into the hand. Use the hand to resist. Try and increase the stretch by pulling the leg back a little bit more. Release that, but don't release it. So we're just changing the roller side. Now we're going to take that right foot up again, we grab it with our right hand. So the difference is just the angle. So again, squeeze the glute, tuck, push the foot into the hand, use the hand to resist. Oh, sorry. Like a domino there. All right, pull that leg back, stretch it a little bit more. Release. Okay, so leave that there. Now bend that left foot, grab it with the right hand. Yeah. So drawing it towards that right bottom. Squeeze the glute, tuck. Put into the hand, use the hand to resist. pull back, stretch a little bit more. All right, release, change the roller, and then you're going to grab that left foot with your left hand now. Wrist glute tuck, foot into the hand, hand to resist. Pull back, increasing the stretch. And one, and release. Okay, come down onto your back, just pop your roller aside, we'll come back to it. On your back, right ankle over your left knee, pull the knees in. So inhale, exhale, increase the stretch, a very little release. Pull it in, stretch, release. Stretch, release. Stretch, breathe out as you stretch, release. All right, on the next one, we're going to hold it here. Now just breathe. Just breathe, natural breath. Doesn't have to be too deep. Pressing. All right, now twist to the left slightly and we're going to stretch, little release. Go as far to the left as you can without losing your balance or stability. And you want to hold them, get a strong stretch. All right, we're holding it in on one and just breathing. Come back to centre, pop that left foot to the floor, take the right leg up. Push through that right heel, draw the leg in. Push through the heel, increase the stretch. Point flex now for 6. Point hard, flex hard, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot to the floor. Left ankle over right knee. All right, pull it in. All right, so stretch, release. Stretch, release. All right, the next one we hold. Just breathe. All right, twisting to the right as far as you can, and then stretch, release. Stretch, release. All right, we're going to hold it in again and just breathe. And bring it back center, right foot to the floor, left leg up, put it in for a hamstring stretch. Pushing up through the heel. Point flex. And 1, release. Grab your roller again. Take it across your mat like this. Get down. So just go again below the knee joint and come into a nice flat back. So I want you to engage the shoulder blades. So you're just going to rock through the chest slightly, shoulder blades together, hold, now extend left leg out and bring it back into the roller. Out, bring it back into the roller. So you can press your right toes onto the floor or you can pick them up. All right, from there, if you can, extend right arm, left leg. Bring it back in. So core on. Bring it back in. Do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. In, change sides. Right leg extend. Bring it in. 2, in. And extending the opposite arm now. 1, in it. Two more. Five. One more. 6, bring it in. All right, from there, roll the knees in. So you're rolling the muscles in the front of the shin, roll back to the knee joint. Now you can turn the toes in slightly so you can come off the muscle a little bit. Go 6, 5. So this works core, and we're also doing a little bit of release. 2 and 1. Come off of that. Now, I know this one doesn't suit everyone. See how you go. Put on the floor, resting on, and all I want you to do is dip that left knee down to the floor and lift it up. All right, so so you've got right foot on the floor, you've got stability, a hand on each side of the roller, dip the knee down, the knee down and lift it up. Dip the knee, lift. Dip the knee, lift. So working through the hip and the core, stability. Do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold. Just hold the legs even. If you can lift that right foot up off the floor, do so. Extend your left leg up slowly for 6. You can come to the floor if you want for this one. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and we're going to change sides. 1, bring it in, change sides. So you can have your left foot to the floor. Now we're going to dip that right knee down and lift. Dip the right knee down and lift. And 4. I'm just working through those, listening through the hips and the lower back. 3, 2, 1, lift and hold. You can lift that left foot up off the floor, do so now, and extend right leg and bring it in. Just 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Coming off the roller. All right, I want you to pop it long way. So we're just going to work on that thoracic spine now. That was for you. Over it. So just do it on the roller. Yeah. So supporting your head with your hands. And let's try to grab a little ball, Lindley. Very small ball. There's a silver ball in that first box. It's only about that big. Grab that. Inhale over the ball, over the roller. Elbows open. Push them open, release. So we're just going to hold here. Press the elbows to the floor, release. Press the elbows to the floor, release. 2, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Close the elbows. Do a ab curl up. All right, so curl right up. Inhale back. Elbows open. Exhale curl. Back. Curl. Do 4 more. 4. Good with that, Lindley? 3, 2, 1. Back. Keep supporting your head. Feet and knees together. Let the knees flop open. Inhale, exhale, arch over the roller more. Each breath out, I want you just to relax into that stretch, stretching through that upper back. Let the elbows open, so you don't want you pulling the elbows towards each other. 4, 3, and 1. Close the elbows, bring the knees together, come up, lift the hips, roll down, so it's under, just below the shoulder blades, under the rib cage. Inhale back, hold. Open the elbows to the floor, release. Open the elbows to the floor, release. 3, 4, 6. Close the elbows and curl up. For 6, inhale back. Breathe out. 5. 3, 2, 1. Back. Elbows open, knees open. Hold it here, just breathing. And close the elbows, knees up, and coming up. All right, grab those knees, come up. We can lay on the roller now. bottom on the roller, roll yourself down, so head is supported, most important part. Hands to the ceiling. All right, rock, and I know people don't feel this one, but I still like to do it because it is a good one to do. Let the shoulders wrap around the roller and then reach up to the ceiling. Wrap around, reach up to the ceiling. Even though you can't feel it, you're still working into those muscles. It triggers standing tall, preventing that rounded up that 2, 1. Now just let them relax where they want to go. The closer the feet are towards each other, the more you'll use your core. Sit to your arms. Now because we've got no dumbbell, I want you to try and get the hand that goes behind you, thumb to the floor, the one that goes by your hip, pinky to the floor. Slow change over. So if you can't get there, that's fine, but that's your intention, your goal to eventually get that back thumb to the floor. All right, we'll do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Both hands up to the ceiling again. Let the shoulders relax where they want to. Just do a circle to the ceiling. Go 6, 5, 4. Can start to go a bit bigger. 3, and 1. Reverse that. 6, 4. Just let the shoulders relax where they want to go. Any tension out of them or the neck. Hands, palms facing each other. Do a fly. Now, again, because it's no dumbbells, I want you to try and drop those knuckles to the floor. Come up. Now, for the next one, if the next one's too strong, this is what you will come back to. 3. And I want you to get the hands to the floor. Even start to soften the elbows to the floor. So hold forearm to the floor if you can. All right, next one we're going to hold. Arms to the side. Now I want you to try and get the forearm to the floor, elbow to the floor. So the chest is really open. 2, 1. All right, so next level to that. Bring the hands up. Bring the elbows so that you're at 90 degrees with those arms. So elbows directly on top of your shoulder, wrist is in line with those elbows. Open them up equally to the side and aim to get the elbow to the floor for the first few. Bring the arms back up. You can bring the elbows together if flexibility allows, palms together, but it doesn't matter if you can't get there. I want the focus to be on opening elbows to the floor. And again, doesn't matter if you can't get there, it's a goal. But that's where you want to be able to go. 4, elbows to the floor. 5, elbows to the floor. 1 more. 6, bring the elbows and palms towards each other. Try and keep them as close as you can, but definitely palms together. Reach back behind you. Try and get the fingers down towards the floor. Bring it back up over your chest. Reach back over the chest. All right, 8. So we're reaching fingertips to the floor as much as we can behind us. 6. And your face gets in the way. 4. That's all right. 3, 2. This kind of goes into lats and that upper back as well. 1. All right, back to that position in prayer. Palms, elbows together. Open back out to the side. Elbows heading towards the floor. Now I want you to think about dropping the knuckles to the floor as well. Bringing them back up together. So we'll go open, elbows, and then if you can get that back of the hands to the floor, good. So that's the next part of increasing that flexibility. So we'll do 7 more here. Open, elbows, knuckles, close. Open, elbows, knuckles. Or you can go back to the first one with the arm greater and continue to open. All right, we'll do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 2. All right, 1 more. Open and hold them open. So just breathe here. Aim to get the elbows to the floor first. If you can get your knuckles as well, hold it. Now, if your back's really arching, I want you to think about letting your rib cage pop back down onto the roller and holding it here for 3 more breaths. 2. And 1, bringing the arms up. Okay, I'm going to get you to come up, sitting on your roller now. So, wide legs. So you can hold onto the roller And all I want you to do, you can pop your hands behind you, secure it so it doesn't slip out from under your bottom. So from your hips, I just want you to hinge forward, push your chest forward and come back up tall. Hinge, hinge, hinge. And come back up. These ones are a little bit deeper. Do 3 more. 2 more. Right, 1 more. 1. And release. Okay. Bringing the legs into diamond shape. They don't need to hold on anymore. Cups hold the feet together, let the knees flop open. Right, bring the hands here. Squeeze back. Squeeze back. Okay. 8. 6. So this is engaging upper back. 3, 2, hold there 1. Rotate down, rotate back. So make that movement as big as what you can. The rotate forward, rotate back, keeping the elbows up in line with the shoulders. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take the arms out to the side. Tap down behind you, palms forward, all the way up overhead and down, tapping the floor behind you. The shoulders, back of shoulders engaged, chest is open. 6, 5. Now, the knees will want to start to do this. Try and keep them open. 2, 1. From there, behind you, bring them forward and reach back at the floor. 2. 3. Need dumbbells to these. 3, 2, 1. Release. Right hand to the side of your roller. Left hand reaching up and over. Lengthen through that left hand, but keep your left bottom secured on your roller. All right, come up. Keep that right hand where it is. Now you're going to grab this side of the head and pull down your left ear to your left shoulder. Take your hand off the roller and lengthen that right hand away. Stretching through right side of the neck. Come up, release. Change sides. So right hand up and over, land. So do a side bend first. So right hand reaching up. And coming up, holding on. Right hand grabbing the left side of the head, pulling down. So then you can lengthen that left hand away. Interlock the fingers, press back with those elbows, twist to the right as far as you can. Now, it won't be a big movement in this position, twist to the left. So we're trying to get the elbows open, the pelvis still, the knees open. All right, do 6 more. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come up standing. Now you might, if you suffer a little bit of, it's going to be a little bit of balance. So if you feel like you want to hold on to something, you can. I want you to take your right foot on the roller. Okay, hand behind your back. Hinge forward. Pushing your hips right back. Hold. Roll the roller forward slightly, roll it back, stand up. So we're just adding that little bit of extra hamstring stretch, hinge forward, roll it forward, roll it back, and then come up. Roll forward, roll back, and up. We'll do 3 more. Forward, and up. Forward, roll back, and up. 1 more. Forward, roll forward, hold, breath in. See if you can roll more forward, breath in. Push forward again, or just hold, push forward again. 2 more here. Push forward, 1 more. Push forward, release and stand up. Change sides. So we push forward, roll that foot forward, release it and stand up. And again, move forward. Roll. Push forward. Roll. Place head up. Move forward. And up, two more, we roll the last one. That's up. One more. Inch forward, okay, and roll forward and hold. Breath in, exhale, roll forward. Breath in, exhale, roll forward. Three more. Each breath out, we can roll a little bit more forward, do so. Roll forward. Oh, and come up. It's the one you're swishing back.
Yeah.
Release. Okay, just pop the roller out and way. All right. We're going to go back to some roll downs in various movements and we'll start standing tall. Rolling down. You should be a bit more lengthened than what you were at the beginning. Come back up. We're going to do three more. And two more. One more. Roll down. Up. Right hand reaches up and over into a side bend. Bring it back, roll down, and we'll do the left side. Left side up and over. Bring it back. Now cross that right leg in front. Roll down. And up. Five more. Roll down. And up. Do you have all right, on the next one, roll down, and we're going to go into a right side. Up, side bend. Just be careful with your balance. Come up, roll down again. Come up, side bend, and hold. Pushing that right way. Release, change the crossover. A bit on the line. Down and up. Five more. Four. One. Up and take that left hand up and over. Make sure you balance. Release, roll down again. Come up, reaching up and over. Release, uncross those legs, take the legs out wide. Okay, so we're rolling down to the middle, little bend and straighten. 1, 6, 2, letting the crown of the head drop to the floor. 5, 6. Okay, you can wiggle your feet out a bit wider. I want you to do a side lunge to the left. Okay, now we're going to take this right hand over to the left side as much as you can. If you can even wrap it round the back of that knee. Now I just want you to keep leaning over. So you've got that right hand wrapped around. So we're stretching through the side of the body as well. Keep sinking deeper. Keep sinking deeper. Release and come back to the middle. Go to the other side. The little side lounge, taking that left hand over, wrapping it round that leg as much as you can. Release, come back to the middle, round the head to the floor, wiggling the feet in towards each other. Stay there. Now I want you to walk out into a plank. From there, go into an up stretch. Up, 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 heels to the floor. Come back forward into your plank. Back into your up stretch. Hold it, bend the knees slightly, walking the hands back in. Take the feet wide. Ooh, yeah, one. Turn your toes out. Sink down into a plie and hold those knees wide. Hands behind your head. Side bend, right elbow to thigh, left elbow to thigh. Or towards thigh. 6. Keeping elbows nice and open, back straight. 2 more. 1. Stay here. Twist right. Again, nothing moves. Center. Twist left. So the focus is back on thoracic, your rib cage. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Release hands to the floor, sink down as deep as you can. And then straighten the legs. Now turn the toes a little bit more forward if you can, but do what suits you. Sink down into a deep squat and straighten. Sink down into a deep squat and straighten. One more. Deep squat. Straighten. All right, go into your deep squat, walk the hands forward and come down onto your knees. Take the legs as wide as you can. Onto your forearm, so you might need to go sideways on your mat. You can hurt your knee. Go as wide as you can, you're right. Yeah. All right, just a little rock forward and back. Forward, back. Forward. All right, let's go 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Push up onto those hands. Move yourself back into your deep squat. So sink into it. I want you to get down, bottom towards the floor. Use your hands on the floor so you can lock those elbows in and just get a little bit of moving side to side. Release, use your hands, push yourself up straight, turn those toes forward and roll forward. Roll down again, come into a plank. Roll down, walk yourself out. Step your right foot forward. All right, holding your right foot forward. Now, if you want, you can have your left knee to the floor. All right, tip your right elbow and straighten. With your right elbow straight. Now keep the mat knee nice and tucked in. 5. So left leg will be on the floor. Remember 6. 3, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Stay here. Press your hips to the floor. 10. Press your hips to the floor. 9. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand on that right knee. Push it open, release. So you might be more comfy with your left knee on the floor. And bring your foot a bit more forward. Yep. Now push the knee open. 1. Push the knee open. 2, 3. Do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now get everyone to drop that left knee to the floor. All right, hands down in front of you. Sink down as deep as you can. If you can get your elbows to the floor, great. Doesn't matter. Just work with what feels right. Holding it. Now, I just want you to move any way you can. Move forward and back. Move side to side. Move forward and back. Side to side. Forward, back, side, center, forward, back. So just moving. We have 2 more of these. 1 more. Staying down onto your left elbow if you are there, and take your right hand up to the ceiling. Hold it. Now try and push that left hip to the floor. Breath in. Exhale, tip. Breath in. 3, 2, and 1. Right hand back to the floor. Push yourself up. Take that right leg back. Left leg is forward. Now. All right, we are on the home stretch. All right, left elbow to the floor and straighten. So remember, right knee to the floor still gives it a really good stretch. Sometimes it's even better to have the knee to the floor. All right, 2, 5 more. 5. Or just bring your left foot a little bit more forward. Yeah, you can grab. Yeah, 2, 1. Oh, pressing down. That's big. Go. 1, 2, 3. So pushing the hips to the floor. 2 more. 10. Using this left hand again. Knee to the floor if you need to. Push the knee open. Push the knee open. 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, drop both arms to the floor. Now, I just want you to kind of dip that right hip down to the floor. I'm just holding up. Release everyone dropping that right knee to the floor now. And we're going to move forward, back, side, side. Forward, back, to the side. Forward, side, forward, side, side, last one forward, and side, push up to straight arms, take that leg back, and then I want you to come all the way down onto your tummy. All right, take the arms out to the side with your thumbs up. So your chest is just slightly, you barely need to be lifted off the floor, but I want you to engage your core, thumbs to the ceiling, squeeze up, tummy in. 4, 2, 1. Bring the arms forward into a V position, lift up, keep pulling your tummy in. As the arms go more forward, there is more challenge to the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands all the way forward. Thumbs up, lift. 2, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms to the floor. Bring the elbows back to 90-degree angle. Squeeze up. Squeeze up. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach back. Interlock the hands behind you with the chest. Lift higher. Release. Hands to the floor. Push up and back. We're going to grab our roller. For a nice one. It's a nice one. Release. Pop it in front of you. Lay it on your right side. Now, right leg is straight. It tends to want to bend, and that will give you more stability, but I really want you to try and have the right leg straight. And just rest the knee and the foot on the roller. Now, take your hands out, palm to palm. So we're going to try not to move the roller as we lift this left hand and reach back behind us. So if there's no movement through the roller, even the most flexible person will find it really hard to get all the way back if you're staying stable. Hand to hand again. Lift. So if you're pushing that right knee forward, bring it back. Don't go too far. Out, reach back, hold. Hold, leg through those left fingers. Bring it back. All right, let's do 3 more. 3. Reach back. 2. All right, 1 more. 1. Hold it. Now lengthen through the fingers. Push that right left knee more forward. All right, lengthen through the fingers. Push that right knee a little bit more forward and hold. And bringing that hand back. Support your head. Just rotating that left leg up. So keep the knee in contact with the roller. You're rolling it onto the floor. Come back. So movement is from the hip. Roll that from the front of the thigh forward. 4, 5. So the whole front of the thigh rolls forward. 7, 9, and 10. Release. Okay, let's roll on the other side. Getting into a nice unleash. All right, so, and I must say, the closer you have that leg into you at the roll, like you're going to go to the floor. So I should have said, with that bottom leg straight and your leg is as far forward as you can, that will increase the stretch in the upper body. So palm to palm, pushing forward with that right leg. Take that right hand back behind you, lengthen through the fingertips and then bring it back in palm to palm. And bring forward. So focus on reaching through the fingertips. So not so much that getting to the floor, I want you to lengthen through the fingertips as you go back. We only have 2 more. And 1 more. 1, reach back, hold it there. So lengthening through the fingertips, roll that right knee forward. Keep lengthening through the fingertips, roll the knee forward and hold. Bringing that right arm back and on your head, rotating that right foot up as high as you can. So thigh rotates forward, 2, lift up, 3, 5 more, 4, 2, 1. Release, rolling onto your back, hugging both knees into your chest. Then to the floor, cross your right leg all the way over, hug the knees into your chest. Hug, hug, hug. Release down, change that over, hug the knees in. Release, uncross the legs, hands under the knees, roll up to a sitting position, hold. Sink down slowly, roll back, roll up, hold. 1 more, roll back, and make your way all the way up standing. Interlock the hands behind your back, chest open. In. Self higher. Drop the hands, press to the floor, turning right. And really depress that left shoulder. Turn further. Come back to the front, turn to the left, rocking that right shoulder, so you can turn further. Back to the front, lifting the arms up as high as you can. Release, roll down, prone the head to the floor. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, rolling up slowly. Thank you. That's good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Tomorrow.
All right, yeah.
That was great. Thank you.
Bye. See you both back in the one household.
Yeah. Bye.